Is it as you expected? Is it like you expected?
I really didn't expect nothing, but it's very grandiose.
Oh, hi, Wiley. Ed, how are you? Good. Appreciate you meeting. Very special, important matter. Well, I'm glad to be with you. I feel that you're the man to help us out in this. Well, I'm going to listen to what you have to say, that's for sure. What is this picture here? Well, what we got going here is the Marshfork Elementary School in Raleigh County. It's over in Daniels, about 6 miles below in Daniels. The Marshfork. And what's going on here is just what you see. We've lost 3 children down there of cancer. We've lost 4 teachers down there of cancer. We have children down there that's on breathing machines. We have children down there that literally have a shoebox full of medicines. And it's the coal operation what's causing it. They're cleaning the coal nowadays with the clean coal technology. And we all know that coal dust has caused black lung and killed our fathers and their grandfathers before that. And the coal dust is causing their children to be very, very sick down there. And with the silo issue, we've heard lots about that, and it causes many threats to the children. The processing plant causes many threats to the children. Within 375 or 400 yards behind the school, you have a 375-foot tall slate dam. This is not an earthen dam. This is a slate dam that has over 200 violations since '91 by MSHA. They're all significant and substantial. If certain occurrences happen, that this thing will fail and 977 lives will be perished. The first ones who are going to get it is our children. 5 years ago, Senator, the tailwaters, which is here now, used to go right across here. What I feel has happened in a period of time, this has went out of its permitted boundaries. There are trees sticking up. This is a very serious violation. These trees will rot off, float down, and get into your emergency overflow, which is your decam. It will cause either the dam to bust or an overflow. That was 5 years ago. Then the mountains were intact. The natural mountains were in place there. Since then, they went in here and put in an 1,800-acre mountaintop removal site. This here is actually gone now. This picture is a year old. This is all gone. They're blasting here. They did blast during school hours. And we heard the children say, Gramps, we jumped when they bombed down there. That's a psychological effect on these children. We've heard teachers rushing and looking for closet space to get in because the school building is shaking. When they blast, they've had ruptures down here at this plant with 2-inch pipes. There's an ammonia tank down here. It's getting very old. One breath of this ammonia will kill you dead. And these children would not have a chance. Most of your vents are all on top of this school. And with the mountaintop removal site here, the runoff from this is going to be greater than it's ever been before. And I fear that it's going to cause a serious, serious problem to this impoundment.
Let me ask you something. You walked all the way from where to where?
I left the Capitol in Charleston, West Virginia. I've done a press conference down there, announced Pennies and Promise, and I walked 455 miles to help these children. We got here raising awareness. I shook a lot of hands, raised a little money, and my goal was to come and hopefully meet and see you. I feel that you're a very honorable man and care about the people in West Virginia.
I do. Let's sit down.
Coach, at this point, we're going to have the camera step out.
Sit down here, man. I admire your determination.
Well, I've been working 2 years very hard with the
About
government.
455 miles?
Yes, sir.
How many pairs of shoes did you wear?
Well, we had 3 pairs that was donated. They were all the same size, a little bit different style. I put 150 miles on one pair. They started hurting me. And
Where you sleep at night?
we slept along the riverbanks in state parks.
You say we, who's with you?
I had a support team, a guy driving a van for me, and we had everything in their tent, and gear, water, my food. And they would work the towns ahead of me, hand out flyers, give us presentations. People knew I was coming, I took a lot of hands and talked to a lot of people. And
Did your wife, what did your wife say about this?
she stayed right here with me to meet you.
Hi there. How
She
are
worked
you?
very hard there. She worked on this issue very, very hard.
Your name is
My name's Debbie.
Debbie. Well, I'm glad to meet you
Me
too.
too.
What do you think of this guy walking all like this?
Very impressive.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, very
It's
impressive.
a serious matter.
I know you're very determined, and I admire you for that.
My granddaughter, I
Okay,
picked her
guys.
up 3 days in a row. I actually worked on this site.
Not the most attractive elevator that we have in the complex. Now, I'm assuming you're not going to walk home. You've had- That's your attitude. I think that's a good way to be. That's right.